I ain't have to die to meet the devil. Angels fell and landed in the ghetto. The earth was given to the hands of devils. Then we seen the rise of the devil. We fell for the lies of the devil. When we got high was the devil. I looked into the eyes of the devil. I ain't have to die to meet the devil.
I remember I was only 13 when I met the demon. Gave me a deuce and a bundle of cocaine. Told me to sell to my people, make sure you keep them fiending. If any try to shoot you, make sure that you leave him leaking. He said,
I'ma hold you down when problems pop up.
how you got me moving this dope? Want me in lockup? He said,
don't you want the Benz vertible with the top cup?
Yeah.
Stop bitching, get in that kitchen, let it rock up. Bitches love the dope boy, especially when it's wop up. I know you know Ron.
who the plug from by the block up?
I'll tell you a little secret, make sure that you keep your mouth shut. Ron got a Lexus, crib in Philly and Texas. Trips to the Bahamas, just got a whip for his mama. He fucking up in commas, be honest, he seemed decent though.
I hear you, but I just seen Ron about a week ago. In fact, he ain't looking too good. His knees is kinda slow. I asked him why the struggle, he got stuck up for his bundle, but them 6 hollow tips in his legs what made him crumble.
At least he got a house and mama is living good.
Said the feds took it all, he right back in the hood. I see you try to play me, you gave us crack in the 80s. Made us abort our babies and making hoes out our ladies. I know you got me gravy, but Satan, you must be crazy. It's gonna take more than them cars when to amaze me. I seen niggas shoot for the stars, but being lazy. Never get their head at the clouds, so you don't faze me.
I guarantee that you gon' regret it, remember I said it.
Nah, you could dead it.
What you saying, I can't win?
Nah, devil, nice try, so until we meet again.
I ain't have to die to meet the devil. Angels fell and landed in the ghetto. The earth was given to the hands of devils. Then we seen the rise of the devil. We fell for the lies of the devil. When we got high was the devil. I looked into the eyes of the devil. I ain't have to die to meet the devil. I ain't religious or superstitious, but we been getting fucked and put to the side like a mistress. Police patrolling why? Because prison became a business. They murder one of ours and they start talking about forgiveness. We think that it's alright because we got public assistance. If this ain't hell, dog, what is this? Where was all lives mattered when they killed Osama? There was no peace talk like the Dalai Lama. Bush dropping bombs saying he gon' bring the drama. They got justice, man, they even caught the Boston bomber. But when we ride, they send the military in armor. When we fight oppression, then our people die a martyr. You reap what you sow, some people call it karma. When Christ return, y'all gon' get this harvest like a farmer. Don't tell me don't bring up the past no more. They still trying to settle the score with a side of Shakur. I changed my life and I'm just trying to live life right. But at night I look behind me and see flashing lights, patting me down. You got nothing that's poking me right. I don't smoke or push pills, I gave up my vice. So Mr. Officer, why you wanna take my life? And your honor, why you gave our homeboy's life? I've been wondering why you shot our homeboy twice. Pussy with a gun screaming out that he got a knife. He came from Habibi's spot, it was chicken and rice. Shit's trife, I'm just giving visuals like Skype. Ask Trayvon, Mike Brown, a Kai Gurley, Eric Garner, Sean Bell, Philando, Alden, Sterling, Jaquan McDonald. The white man is so devilish. Ask Hammurabi, he'll tell you who the devil is. The white man is so devilish. Ask Hammurabi, he'll tell you who the devil is. I ain't have to die to meet the devil. Angels fell and landed in the ghetto. The earth was given to the hands of devils. Then we seen the rise of the devil. We fell for the lies of the devil. When we got high was the devil. I looked into the eyes of the devil. I ain't have to die to meet the devil. I ain't have to die to meet the devil. Angels fell and landed in the ghetto. The earth was given to the hands of devils. Then we seen the rise of the devil. I pray for the demise of the devil. Lord knows I despise every devil. I looked into the eyes of the devil and said, I pray you die, every devil. Where's he going with this shit?
Oh no, you belong to somebody new. 'Cause tonight you belong to me.
I'm from One West headquarters. Follow my captain's orders. Live in the land of pain and torture. No straw, but they want their mortar. Tell Trump, fuck borders. P.S. Prepare for slaughter. Never take their sons and daughters. Never give them alls in return. Niggas never wanna learn. Till they laying in the urn. Babylon, Babylon, Babylon. You got to burn. Even if I gotta go with it. So fuck it, is you with it? Niggas never feel froggy, they just wanna rip it. If I see a bad bitch, then I gotta rip it. Your lip looking like the Red Sea when I split it. Tell me why that flow so vicious. Every time he switches, beat a nigga ass like mama did with switches. You niggas look a real gay. Where all the bitches? I mean, where all the sisters? Better stay away from witches. That's a brouhaha. Love me as she brew, yeah. White people, he brew now. If you didn't know, then you do now. You belong to me. Yeah. Alright. This nigga's bonkers. From the same city as the Knickerbockers. Name ring bells from here to Yonkers. Or Nicaragua. You niggas too thirsty, you need some agua. I ain't talking Fina. When they kill my dog, I ain't hear shit from Peter. These niggas talk Kent, but they really mean FEMA. Haven't cut his eye, got more stripes than Adidas. If you ain't a bad bitch, then get the fuck off my penis. 1-2 step with a meat tree drip. Keep my circle tighter than my meat tree is. If I don't fuck with you, you a piece of shit. When I dip, you dip, we dip, we dip. This the type of shit that I sing to my bitch. No 6ix9ine, we don't sing no snitch. Gotta love that bass. Social distance, I love my space. Tell Karen, get the fuck out my face. We ain't never switching up on our race. You belong to me. It's you, baby. One more time. Gotta love that bass. Social distance, I love my space. Tell Karen, get the fuck out my face. We ain't never switching up on our race. Cause you belong to me. One more time for the ladies in the back, eh?
Oh no, you belong to somebody new. But you know, you belong.
You already know what it is.
I mean, you ain't gotta pay no price of buying no corners. Since when do we buy corners? We take corners.
Man, you won't buy one way or another.
Regardless if the bodies we don't lost, or you're gonna lose.
Time in the joint is behind us or ahead of us. I mean, you gonna get some shit in this game, but it ain't shit for free. I mean, how many corners do they need? How much money can a nigga make? What a nigga can spend. And then we ain't gonna be around to spend what we done made already. Shit, I think I can be around this long. Yeah. Well, we here.
Yeah. I know a nigga murked his own man cause he was fucking on his bitch. He got booked, now she's sick. She out here sucking all these. Told my young boy to chill cause he was hitting all these licks. Now he resisting, now we 6 feet. He was thinking with his dick. Better hearken, youngin' man, I'm dropping gems. They call me old school. Gon' fed on the gram and who you shot and who you gon' shoot. 600-page indictment, nigga, what you gon' do? Up top with them lifers, you don't fight, all you do is shoot. I know them crackers mad as hell because they wanna see us dead. Plotting all the miles, holding counsel just to stay ahead. This one was, this forever. We gon' paint them nations red. If you not under this banner, then you all dudes mad. Man, I'm from the trenches, they ain't know it, show us love. All we know is extensions in the way you throw a slug. We done made a move on you and we don't care who it was. On the gram, I saw my youngest send a nigga up above. You would've thought me and the squad was fatigue, how we run shit. Better yet, that's all block. Better yet, that's all strip. My general said if it's not one West, then it's not legit. Fuck every cracker, go to their grave and go and take a piss. Mama, I'm the Israelite, I'm pulling strings like Santana. Gotta keep the blitz because in that mix it get bananas. I adapted to it. Right before the skis and went bandanas. I'm the big bad wolf, come down your chimney like I'm Santa. Pussy niggas said that they was gon' slide, but they ain't do shit. Got a couple hammers in the ride, don't make me bang shit. Got a couple crackers on my mind, I'm trying to hang shit. Yeah, I'm in the field, I'm still pissed about the slave ships. Then y'all got some big shit to make a rain flip. This pump turn you to an acrobat with these backflips. flips. Mom said 12s at you questions, but not say shit. Mom said those neighbors at you questions, but not say shit. I'm true to this. Ask your old head. I ain't new to this. I'm too legit. If one West world and we running this, I'm gunning it. Advise every cracker to be intelligent, irrelevant. For all them fake camps that we ain't marching with. This clip that I got like holy water, I'm trying to throw it on you. You pledge your allegiance to them snakes, they turn 40 on you. Pillhead / crash dummies, I keep it real with you. You told me you don't trust none of them niggas, and that's a real issue. I don't give a fuck, you wantin' beef from what you all did. That before the sign the same words that Paul said. Clip full of racist motherfuckers, it got bald heads. This shit that I got dumping at your ears like some skull heads. Why you trying to claim the same right that your man's did? Y'all was sign lacking main reasons why your guys did. Always gotta keep one in the head before I go to bed. Fuck a DJ Khaled, this one West, this what God did, nigga. One West world. Nah, we coming, nigga. Not tripping. Tighten the fuck up, you heard?
It's for the Lord. It's for the Lord. Pay your tithes when you get your money. Pay your tithes when you get your money. Huh? Pay your tithes when you get your money. Pay your tithes when you get your money. Money. Pay your tithes when you get your money. Money. Pay your tithes when you get your money. Melchizedek met Abraham returning from the slaughter of the kings. Abraham gave 10th of all his things. When a Christian rob God, that's a Christian robbing me. But you want to say, how does a Christian rob thee? Money. The pastor is robbing me. Money. The Christian pastor is robbing me. Bring me your tithes inside the storehouse, so it could be me and every UPK house. ISUPK, the stone, Commander General YAHANNA is the pillar for the Lord's house. If you don't know the Bible, you won't understand what I'm talking about. And that right there might be bad for you. But listen, this is something ye can do. Honor the Lord with substance and give him your first fruits. Give and watch it come right back to you. Endure to the ending in this truth. Cause nobody is saved till Christ come back. The pastor lie about you being saved just to get that stack. Evil ass pastor. That's all he's for, the money, man. You understand? Come on, let's get it. Pay your tithes when you get your money. Pay your tithes when you get your money. What? Pay your tithes when you get your money. Pay your tithes when you get your money. Money. Pay your tithes when you get your money. Money. Pay your tithes when you get your money. 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 Pay your tithes when you get your money.
Stay close. Danger lurks all around. At every moment, keep your head on the swivel and never let a devil get behind you. You're on course to the kingdom. There'll be all forms of evil ahead. So gird up thy loins and take this sword, and may the Lord show us mercy. So be it.
Curse alert the earth, a monster fairy tale, he the scared to come near. Try to curb the thirst, the lust of flesh getting worse the more that you bear. War between us and the demons, when they see us flee a fear. Better believe what a priest does, or bleed cause death in the air. I see dead people, devils everywhere through the veil. Night of the living dead, he is scheming up evil, destroy people that believe him. Night of the living dead, when I spit a killing, bring you back to living, Lord willing. Night of the living dead, when the sunrise shall not smite me, no by moonlight of the living dead. 'Twas the night, illuminated by the sight of the moon bright, full of right. You inside a fight through the twilights. Lose your life if you seek. Out here sleeping at the least. It'll be by a creep off of the geek, addicted to get a piece. And these Pharisees, vampire desires, living the feast, looking the victims dry, flesh your eyes, hypnotized, blind to see. Turning them beasts, infrared vision with the heat. Pick up a lick enough just to eat. Warm blood in the street and reap. And these witches make up. They look delicious with the smoke, get you dizzy. Both smells get you for riches. And demons like policemen scheming, watching every move, deceiving. Some of them told to get out of hell and sold they soul. It's cold in the shadows, full of creatures and killers. Just might be on the wrong end of dinner. Fatal feature, nothing real is a thriller. Let's shoot and go to the inner. This nightmare fighting his sleep. Lord allow you wake, hearing exorcism, helping healing dealings of a priest. Curse alert the earth, a monster fairy tale, he the scared to come near. Try to curb the thirst, the lust of flesh getting worse the more that you bear. War between us and the demons, when they see us flee a fear. Better believe what a priest does, or bleed cause death in the air. I see dead people, devils everywhere through the veil. Night of the living dead, he is scheming up evil, destroy people that believe him. Night of the living dead, when I spit a killing, bring you back to living, Lord willing. Night of the living dead, when the sunrise shall not smite me, no by moonlight of the living dead. I'm a priest, warrior day and night time, cutting creeps, witches, Frankensteins, Pharisees like vampire. And I'm watching for demons scheming, plotting, trying to stop my eating. Want to see me cage beating, bleeding, to see 6 feet leaving, but I ain't sleeping to the early light. Or fall for the spell of the bite, the witches in flight, they calling on all men, they be gobbling. With no causes, mouth running like a faucet. The lone man hating all men, you never learn to shut your jaws, bitch. Caught in the fog, them wizards think they monster ballin', till them devils come across and sending werewolf dogs in. Our steps stay wild on the prowl, it's probably them hollering out loud. Night owls be looking at who ain't got nothing to do but get caught up in ruin. But I say prepare to be head, full of sword, cut to shreds. Kim and mummies rapping that, cap get left, a bloody mess. Unraveling where hopping at, simply ravishing. Like cats crossing my path for aftermath, for taking no heed. Wanting the beast, at least for my brethren, Lord, let me be. Cause alert the earth, a monster fairy tale, he the scared to come near. Try to curb the thirst, the lust of flesh getting worse the more that you bear. War between us and the demons, when they see us flee a fear. Better believe what a priest does, or bleed cause death in the air. I see dead people, devils everywhere through the veil. Night of the living dead, he is scheming up evil, destroy people that believe him. Night of the living dead, when I spit a killing, bring you back to living, Lord willing. Night of the living dead, when the sunrise shall not smite me, no by moonlight of the living dead. Night of the living dead. Night of the living dead.
AB with the keys.
They say the spirit itself bear witness with my spirit that we are the children of God. This is what we know, black, booty, ready for war like Yahweh Shai. Raised on the boys and mighty men just so I can
put my brick in and do his work. Put my brick in and do his work. Be my rib, she suffer all my hurt. Give her all my love, she about that work. While I put my brick in and do his work. Put my brick in and do his work. Papa Charles, let's prove a word. When the sky fall, it's gonna catch me work. While I put my brick in and do his work. Put my brick in and do his work. Put my brick in and do his work. I mean, put my brick in and do his work. Put my brick in and do his work. Put my brick in and do his work. Watch my arms and we all been out here. We all about it. My father's work. Yahweh, Shai. I'm from Miss Move all the time. My ladies is fine with follow the order. I told you, full of culture, you ain't thought of. Streets I was taught on, type you can barely depart on. Bought, sold, and I fought on. Charges I caught on, they call it the cause of the heart that I got for assault on my block. Snitch, I am not. Hate for a cop, my enemy sent against me. I'm a sinner, but what they got in them, they healing baptism of Christ. Screaming, Yahweh, Shai. In my battle cry, ready to die, ain't no biggie. How to offend me? I'm litty, she wanna get with me, I'm picky. Digging the rim till she dizzy. Give her the rapture, get her back rubbed, then back to the action. Packing the full metal jacket, never get murked. Putting in my father's work. Never see me with them heathens, my team hated. We the greatest on face of the earth. We the truth, I know it hurt. Fruitless to believe your words. It ain't about nothing, you bluffing. Scared, go to church. True definition of Christian win. You got 15 men, we got 2 or 3. But the difference is, we got discipline. Nigga, listen here. War with these warriors, get your whole existence clear. Talking you, your house, all your ribs and kids. Screaming, oh my God, with the vengeance here. So I put my brick in and do his work. Put my brick in and do his work. Beat my ribs, she suffer all my hurt. Give her all my love, she about that work. While I put my brick in and do his work. Put my brick in and do his work. Papa Shaw, let's prove the work. When the sky falls, it's gonna catch me working. While I put my brick in and do his work. Put my brick in and do his work. Put my brick in and do his work. I put my brick in and do his work. Put my brick in and do his work. Put my brick in and do his work. Watch my arms and we all been out here. We all about it. My father's work. Chosen rose in concrete. Ain't nothing sweet for a street. Dwell on my record, told the story, selling for cake every day. Do I just wanna celebrate? 1738. Up in my cup like what's up? Is you single to mingle? I bring you out the world, show you queendom. Lead you straight to the kingdom. We ain't gon' rush, of course. I was taught the core till you make your mind up and say you mine. Soaking in the oil, smelling so divine. Make me lay hold of 110.5. You was my desire, yeah, the righteous God, but I've been so wicked from the dirt. Feeling your portion, of course, is more than I'm worth. Just make me get back to this work. Ready for war, whole cane booty, bulletproof suited to do what they told. Orders by generals from the Lord of hosts, double time, nigga, let's go. Blazing on all the beasts in the street, I got heat. Rude speech about they bad luck and they lies till they cross the line. Then they come to find their whole body bagged up. Gotta
Let's clap it up. Let's clap it up for the Most High. Let's clap it up for our King Yahweh Shah Mashiach, who we ignorantly call Christ. Let's clap it up for Commander General Yahanna. Let's clap it up for all the generals, the captains, the officers, the troopers, even the sisters. The ISUPK coming out of 1 West, Harlem, New York, 125th Street, under Commanding General Yahanna. That says 1969, we were bringing out this truth that blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are the true children of the Bible. I'm Preaching Officer Yashala, briefly filling in for Preaching Officer 500 Adunya. Today's the ISUPK history class. Whew. Great way to start the week, y'all. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm going to give people time to get in the chat and everything, but, you know, they really making a big fuss about this, about this presidential election, and then you only got President-elect, Donald Trump versus Kamala Harris. You know, I was looking online, and there's this young lady with a platform, and of course, she's a Kamala Harris supporter. And she was basically, and how I want to put it, because I'm not trying to really downplay the system, but she was usurping authority, and it's like she'll ask you if you're voting for Trump or Harris, and then it's like if you say Trump, she wants to know why, and she sit there and try to, verbally assault you in a very emotional and uneducated way, I'll say. And then after a while, she was triggered. And that's why I chimed in and I told the sister, I said, listen, you being triggered at this point right now is the reason why we don't need someone like Kamala Harris in office. You're sitting here focused on one policy that you're saying that she's pushing for,
when you say she's pushing for a ceasefire with Gaza and Hamas, and we're really close to things of that nature. How many times that in history have we been close to a ceasefire with warring countries, and we're always so close until something else happens and occurs and takes the attention of the people globally away from this war because this situation over here is happening. This and that's all it boils down to at the end of the day, and that's what it's all about: taking away the attention of our people from what's really happening and misdirection. You understand? Don't look over here and see what this hand is. Look right here, right here, right here. Don't worry about what this hand is. You know, that doesn't what that was. And you got more pressing issues. Some people worried about ceasefire. Some people worried about tax laws. Some people worried about gun laws, gun reform. Some people worried about whatever. The main thing is nobody's speaking about what's going to be done positively for blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. What's for like Native Indians. That's what's not being spoken about. So, which is why Community YAHANNA says it's not healthy for blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians to vote because one, voting has not helped us in any kind of way. We're still in the American Constitution considered 3/5 of a human being. So technically, all the rights and laws that's being passed doesn't even apply to us. Just being honest. You understand? So, to be honest with you, with all this politics and stuff that's going on, don't even apply to us because at the end of the day, we're going to suffer from whoever's in office, whether it's Trump, Harris, Biden, whoever, it don't matter. We're going to be the ones, the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, that's going to suffer from it, right? And all through history, it's shown that these laws and bills that are being passed do not apply. So, it does not apply to blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Throughout history, it's shown that they could care less about blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, right? The only time we count is when it comes to a vote or them making money off of us or using our laboring skills to further build up their country, upgrade their country. You understand? Anybody else? Anybody in the chat yet? No? Shocking. You know, it's alarming to see all throughout history that blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are treated the way they are, being that we're the sole proprietors of building this nation to glory, basically. You understand? And we're the ones who are responsible for the upbringing of this country as far as infrastructure, economic growth. Because without our slavery and our dollars, this country would not have grown to what it's grown to today. And it shows that also history. Just like that. Good.
Slack, y'all. That means forgive me, or it could be pardon me. Let me set up real quick. She ain't here. God bless him.
Then I used to Mondays.
So why?
Yeah, of course.
Anybody checking in? We gotta build this thing up.
God.
Salaki. Clap it up for the class. Most high, should be the most high first Salaki. Most high generals, captains, officers, brothers and sisters inside the ISUPK. I'm your brother officer, Dunya, ISUPK, North Jersey. This is the Elizabeth class. We're going to speak on topics regarding people of Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian descent, which are really descendants of the children of Israel. We're speaking about Israel today. And what Israel needs to know is that what the Most High requires of them. Some of Israel just think they can just say 10 Hail Marys after they just murder somebody and it's all right. It's going to be okay. That is not the case with the Most High. The Most High has requirements. The Most High has requirements. So like, the Most High has requirements and deadlines. And his deadline is now. It's right now. You ain't got, there's no more time left. Whoever told you you had all your life to get your life together, you don't have it. We are living in hell. Some people are living in heaven. Our oppressors living in heaven. We're not there yet. We're going to get heaven, but we got to first know what the Most High requires of us for him to give us heaven. Right? Some brother told me that all he has to do before he dies is say, please, Father, forgive me, right before he dies. And then the Most High is going to forgive him. And then, no. The Most High requires you to repent for your actions. The Most High requires you to follow his laws. And after you repent from your actions, your sins, which is transgressing the law or breaking the law, after you repent, which means you stop doing it, then he sees you a pattern of you not the safest to smoking cigarettes. He sees that you quit smoking cigarettes and that you continuously don't smoke cigarettes, which I'm 18 years clean. You know what I'm saying? I'm too long home. You know what I mean?
I've been here for 5 years.
It's all right. Take it one day at a time.
God, one day at a time.
Take it one day at a time. Yeah. He sees a pattern of that. I don't know what the Most High calls a pattern. It could just be one day. I don't know. He sees a pattern of you being repentant of your actions, and then he gives you he'll forgive you of right. Yeah, please. Yeah. So you can't just close your eyes right before you die. While you're having a heart attack, you say, Lord, please forgive me. It's over. It's over. You have no more time left to make it right with the Lord. Right? You have no more time left for that. It's over. Grace is done for you. Right now, Blacks and Hispanics are living on grace. Right? So grace periods, time in between the time that you're supposed to be. We want to get there now. Whatever we're doing wrong, we want to stop doing it. Right? Let me get some scriptures for you. Give me Matthew 22 and 37. Baruch Shah. Baruch Shah means please in Hebrew. Yeah, 22 and 37. Matthew. Sorry.
It's the book of Matthew, chapter 22, verse 37. Yahushua Mashiach said unto him,
No, just read it plain now.
come on, son. Jesus said unto him, thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart.
Stop. Bro. Jesus said you should love the Lord thy God with all thy heart. Right? If you read up a verse from there, read a verse from there. Come up from there. Like, it might be 2 verses. Give me the first one. Give me the first one.
Verse 36. Master, which is the great commandment in the law?
So people was asking them. People was asking Jesus or Yahushua in the Hebrew. That's his name in Hebrew. What do you say?
Said, Master, which is the great commandment in the law?
Which is the great commandment in the law? So brothers want to. These is black people. These is blacks and Hispanics asking this brother. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. You know how we do. We want to get right down to the point. We want to try to finagle our way around the law and find out what's the greatest commandment. What's the best one? If I just follow that, then I ain't got to follow nothing else. You know how we going to do it. Read it, Shah.
Oh, God. Verse 37. Jesus said unto him, thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart.
Now, we ain't talking about your grandmama's love for the Most High. We're not talking about your grandmama's love. Your grandmama's love and your granddaddy's love and your mama's love for the Most High, you know, that ain't love at all. That's actually hate. Right? They said they got Jesus in their heart. Jesus take the wheel, and they married to Jesus and all that. Well, by the way, since we on the topic, if all these sisters is married to Jesus, aren't they sharing a man? So you don't want to share a man. I don't know how we got on. We might as well cover it. You don't want to share a man. You don't want to share me. You want to share Jesus.
Right.
You still sharing a man. What do I know? I just teach the Elizabeth class and every other class that's in here. So like read again from
God.
37 minutes.
Come.
Now, the Pharisees and everybody was trying to catch Jesus up on trying to get him caught up on trying to make him stumble, so to speak, on the Most High, like trying to test him, right? Trying to see, you talking about you the Son of God. Well, what about this? What about that? What about this? What about that? And Jesus, just like a black man, was serving them left and right. When I say serving, he was serving them. He was teaching them and cutting them and putting them in their place. Read about the shot.
Come. Jesus said unto him, thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart.
What's the greatest commandment? You shall love the Lord thy God with all thy heart. Heart is the mind. Keep reading about the shot.
Come. And with all thy soul.
With all thy soul. But love of the Most High, love of God is keeping his commandments.
Right.
That's the love of God.
And with all thy mind.
Keep reading about the shot.
Come. Verse 38. This is the first and great commandment.
That's the first and great commandment. Is that it?
For that
36. Give me one more.
Come. Verse 39. And the second is like unto it, that thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself.
Not only must you love the Lord, you must love your neighbor, your brother. It's right here. Brothers that's outside in Jersey City, Newark, and Elizabeth. Yo, every time I check, I got the little news stuff that comes up on was it Newsbreak Media, something like that. Like a Newsbreak Media on my phone. I don't want it, but for this, I gotta do it. Gotta step, I'm all for stepping up. I'm not a video guy either. I ain't really for this camera. I ain't for none of this. But if I'm asked to do it, I'm doing it. I'm gonna try to do it all. All the news that comes out of Elizabeth is beheadings, unalivings, people washing up on the shore, people get dumped off left and right. And I'm like, you know, because I work in the area, I don't see it face up. I see a lot of drug use. I see a lot of drug abusers in the area.
Okay.
But I don't see half the stuff that goes on. Behind my job, people getting shot up left and right every other day. Every other day is, you see shot up? People getting shot up left and right every other day in Elizabeth, New Jersey. It is out of control. It is out of control. And it's only because we don't love our neighbor. You got to love God with all your heart and mind. Read 37 book shot.
Come. Jesus said unto him, Thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, and with all thy soul, and with all thy mind.
It's like 38.
Come. This is the first and great commandment.
That's the first and great commandment. So that's the first thing you must do is love the Lord, keep his commandments. His commandments is thou shalt not unalive. Thou shalt not behead people. Thou shalt not, harm. Keep reading.
Come. And the second is like unto it. Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself.
And you shall love the neighbor as yourself. That's the point I was trying to get to. You shall love your neighbor as yourself. You're not going to behead yourself. You're not going to sell yourself some drugs that's going to kill you. You're not going to do this. You're not going to do harmful things to yourself. That's what you're not going to do. And you shouldn't do that same thing to your brother. Let's talk about marriage for instance. Your husband and your wife, you should be treating them like you would treat yourself. Read that part again.
Come.
Love that neighbor.
And the second is like unto it, that thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself.
You shall love your neighbor as yourself. That's not, a lot of us like to love our oppressors. When oppressor come around, we start smiling ear to ear and show all our teeth. Start smiling, laughing, giggling at the littlest joke. So at the smallest joke, you grinning, you skinning and grinning. With the brother that's living in your house that you married to, you don't skin and grin for him. The sister that's in your house working with you, you don't skin and grin for her. But you skin and grin for your oppressor. Somebody who has it out for you. We got to get better. We got to get better, Israel. We got to get better. And it starts right here. It starts right here today. It starts right here today with us, with this class. If you haven't been treating your brothers right, if you haven't been treating your sisters right, it starts now. What else you got?
Verse 40. On these two commandments hang all the law and the prophets.
So they asked Jesus, what's the greatest commandment? Not only did he give him the first commandment, he gave him the second commandment, in which they all tie back into the same thing, is basically loving the law of the Most High. You gotta love the law of the Most High. You gotta live it. What was that last one again?
In the prophets.
39.
Oh, yeah, it says, and the second is like unto it, thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself.
My bad. 40.
On these two commandments hang all the law and the prophets.
These two commandments hang all the law. So if you want to know, these two commandments right here sums up the whole Bible. Sums it all up. You ain't got to go no further than that. But you must know what the love of God is. The love of God is keeping the commandments. Now, you want to know what the commandments are, you got to tune in here every week. Or you can tune in this mad classes backed up. When I came into the ISUPK, I was watching classes all day. My whole day was filled with class instead of watching videos of Glorilla and Sexy Red and stuff with her name, Ice Spice and 6ix9ine and gun-toting liars out there lying to you just to sell some records. You need to be watching these classes to put something inside your skull and learning about the Most High. Loving the Most High is keeping the law, statutes, and commandments. God. Give me 1 John 2. 1 John 2, verse 3. We're going to 3 through 8. Now, some of you people that's talking about the New Testament, oh, we ain't under that was the old covenant. We ain't in the new covenant. Y'all getting ready to get cut. Y'all getting ready to get cut bad. You ready?
Come.
Give it to me.
It's the book of 1 John, chapter 2, verse 3. And hereby we do know that we know him.
You know that you know him. And we talking about the Most High. Read it again.
Come. And hereby we do know that we know him.
That we know him. Come on.
If we keep his commandments.
We talking about the Father. If we keep his commandments, you know your Father. If you don't do something that your Father doesn't want you to do, you know what's coming. If you do something that your Father wants you to do, you know what's coming. Read it again. Keep on going.
Come. It's the book of 1 John, chapter 2, verse 3.
Your grandmother talking about she know Jesus and Jesus been with her and she think Jesus is God and all that. She don't know. She eating pork. She don't know. She not treating her husband right. She don't know. She not treating her kids right. She don't know. Read, bro.
Come. And hereby we do know that we know him, if we keep his commandments.
Here we go. If we keep his commandments, we know the Most High. And the commandments ain't grievous. It's not something he's asking us to do that's gonna harm us. Not asking us to do. It's like telling somebody to eat collard greens. Hey, my man, got a little problem with some collard greens, man. Drink the juice. You know what I'm saying? That'll work wonders for you. He's not telling you to eat collard greens to hurt you. Not telling you to eat a salad to hurt you. Continue reading more.
Come. He that saith, I know him, and keepeth not his commandments, is a liar.
Where's his commandments from? I'm asking you. Where's his commandments at?
In the Bible.
In the Bible. Is it the middle of the Bible?
No.
3/4 away?
From beginning to end.
From the beginning to end?
God.
You got commandments?
New Testament.
Old Testament, New Testament.
Yeah,
Hold on, what did it say?
cover to cover.
If we keep his commandments. Not if we keep his Old Testament. Not if we keep the new. Hold on. The commandments is in the first 5 books of the Bible.
Right.
We're reading in the New Testament. The New Testament is saying, and hereby we do know that we know him if we keep his commandments. I'm not making this up. I'm just saying my word. I don't sit here and think about stuff to tell y'all and make up things. That's not what I do. That's not what I do in the course of the day. Continue reading, Book Shop.
Come.
So like and go from and keep it not.
Come. And keepeth not his commandments, is a liar.
Your grandmother's a liar. She told you to eat that pork, it ain't gonna hurt you. She just lied to you. Now, I know it hurts you. It hurts you to know that your grandmama's a liar. It hurts. But here, I just cured you. I just healed you just now. Your grandmother's a liar. And you a liar too. She turned you into a liar. She got you celebrating Christmas. She turned you into a liar. She got you celebrating Halloween that's coming up. She turned you into a liar. And she's a liar.
Right.
Keep reading Book Shop.
Come.
You know, I just remember that Halloween was coming up too.
Right on time.
I'll be so.
But the Lord is with us.
Yeah, I'll be so. I don't even think about it. I Passover.
The Lord is in the spirit, so you know.
Passover, Day of Atonement is the only thing I'm thinking about during the course of the year. Now we got Hebrew Academy here. I'm thinking about that on Sunday. All right, Sunday we'll be doing this. Passover is 6 months. I'm just 6 months away. Maybe. Halloween's coming up. Halloween coming up, and you're about to send your kids outside. to a stranger's house to go ask for some candy and go beg. You sending your kids to go beg. That's what you're going to do. Beg door to door with a costume on. Dressed up as something, and your wife and your mama gonna be outside looking like an absolute.
Say you one.
Your mama and your grandmama and your wife and your daughter gonna be outside dressed like a prostitute. She gonna have the frozen. What's that? Frozen. She gonna have a frozen outfit on, too small because you got there late to go pick up the costume. So you gotta get 2 sizes too small or 1 size too small. Your daughter gonna be outside, thighs showing all over the place, just so you can celebrate something that's called Devil's Night. What's the real name for it? Samhain. Samhain, right? It's all centered around worship of death. Worship of death. I think it's the times, I think witches call it like the time of in between mischief, in between mischief night and Halloween night. There's supposed to be some type of something right there where I don't know. I'm not a witch, so I'm not a witch or a wizard, so I can't tell you exactly what's for. But I should know it.
I'm trying to remember that we did mischief night or Halloween. I forgot what we used to call it. But yeah, I think it's similar to what you're saying.
It's Devil's Night.
Yeah.
You sending your kids outside to celebrate Devil's Night, and then you gonna go to church and act holier than thou. You're gonna go to work the next day, acting holier than thou with the people you work with. That's also calling themselves Christians. That's out there celebrating Devil's Night. Y'all are liars. Y'all not keeping the commandments of the Most High. The Most High never said for you to put on a costume and to go out there and celebrate Halloween. That was never the case. Never the case. Whoever told you that lied to you and turned you into liars. Read on the show.
Come on. And the truth is not in him.
And the truth ain't in you. It just doesn't exist inside of you. You let a lie in, the truth does not exist in you. Keep reading on the show.
Yeah, we have someone in the chat.
So what they talking?
Yeah, he was saying something that was bad. And that was it's chocolate.
Shalom, my brother. Yahweh Shalom Shaparakatha. Yeah, Sam Haines Night, Devil's Night, whatever title you want to put on it. It's not in the scripture. It's not in the scripture for you to do. Keep reading on the show.
Come. Verse 5.
All right.
But whosoever keepeth his word, But whosoever keepeth his word,
okay,
in him verily is the love of God perfected.
The love of God or what?
The love of God perfected.
I thought we couldn't be perfect.
The love of God perfected.
They said I couldn't be perfect. I couldn't be like Jesus.
The love of God perfected.
Somebody lied to me and I ain't believing.
Right.
I ain't believing my K1 besides ISUPK right here. I got in class and I stayed in class. I got in class, stayed in class so long I started teaching class.
Right.
You can teach too. You
Right.
can be in here too. You can teach. Sisters, you can come in here and learn. And you ain't gonna teach no man in here, that's for sure. But you can go home and teach them children when your man ain't around. You can teach them. You can get in here and put something inside your skull. Stop celebrating Devil's Night. Stop celebrating all these holidays the Most High didn't tell you to celebrate. You say, verily I say unto you, in him verily slaughter. But whoso keepeth his word, in him verily is the love of God. Verily is the love of God inside of Commanding Junior High. Verily is the love of God inside our camp leader, Salaki, Captain Tazariak, and General Officer Kawagabar. Just raise him up. Just raise him up. So, it's the love of God perfected. Love of God perfected in them. Love of God perfected in us. If you're looking for role models, we are the role models. We are people that you should follow. You should follow. You should listen to us. It can only save your life. It can only make the love of God perfected inside of you. It can only make the Most High smile at you. And, well, if he got his eye, I ain't gonna say he turned his back. You can make the Most High notice you. You can make the Most High take some curses up off you. Maybe 1 or 2. Got about 10, 11, 15 on them. You take 1 or 2 of them off. Maybe 5. Maybe all of them. Who knows? Who knows? But you won't know if you keep on lying to yourself and not telling the truth out here and not keeping the truth inside. Keep reading about the
Come. But whosoever keepeth his word, in him verily is the love of God perfected. Hereby know we that we know him.
Hereby know we
are in him. Slide.
Not reading it.
It says, hereby know we that we are in him.
I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna read you.
That's what
This is what you got to do. He said, Slaki, hereby know we that we are in him. Now, we are supposed to be inside of Christ. Vice versa, Christ is going to be inside of us. If we are doing that, that makes us oblivious to the law. The law and the judgment, when I say oblivious, ain't like we don't have to follow the law. We have to follow the law. That's what makes us in Christ. That's what makes Christ be inside of us. Keep reading, Michelle.
Come. He that saith he abideth in him ought himself also so to walk.
Do I have to break this down? We got a bunch of unintelligent people out there, so I'm gonna have to break this down. Read it again from the top of the show.
Come. Verse 6. He that saith he abideth in him ought himself also.
Your grandmama, your lying grandmama, you eat pork, says she loved Jesus. Should do what?
Abideth in him ought himself also to walk, even as he walked.
Your lying grandmama should abideth in him. We gotta look up abideth. You gotta look it up. Now you know what? I'll get it. Don't even worry about it. Hold what you got. Hold what you got. Then again, the internet doesn't work too good for me.
To conform. Abide by rules. To accept without objection.
To what?
To accept without objection.
To abide by what?
To conform.
To conform, keep going.
And to accept without objection.
To accept, it says something about rules.
To abide by the rules.
To abide by the rules. Abide by the commandments. Abide by the love of God. Abide. See? Conform yourself. Today's word is conform. Conform yourself to the Most High's love. Most High's love is these laws, statutes, commandments. Keep reading, Bo. Show you got the spot you were at.
I was at the end of 6, which says, he that saith abideth in him ought himself also to walk, even as he walked.
Your lying grandmama should walk, even as Christ walked. At no point did you see Christ eating pork, mussels, lobster with butter, crab cakes. You ain't go to no seafood boil. You ain't catch Christ at none of those. You ain't see him with his fingers shiny and mouth with Old Bay on it because he was eating shrimp. I say shrimp. I like that's my personal pleasure. I don't know. You ain't see Christ eating shrimps. I can say shrimp. I'm not challenged. I'm not mentally challenged. You ain't see Christ eating shrimp. You ain't see that. At no point is written in scripture that Christ, and then at no point in the scriptures that Christ told you to eat shrimp. Told you to eat scallops, mussels, shellfish, pork. What's that called? Penguin. Yeah, penguin. You know, is eating COVID people. You got some questions?
We got some people.
What they talking about?
Nothing else. Rick of Rawan Yahweh swimming in the chest.
Oh, it's doing Slum, sister. Slum, yeah, what is Yahweh Al Shamar? You don't have no sister. Yahweh Shamar Al Thunma Hashem Yahweh Shai, sister. Thank you for tuning in. Please share, and send us to somebody that need it. Continue reading, brother.
Shah Khan, verse 7. Brethren, I write no new commandment unto you.
We're going to verse 8. Okay. This is not a new commandment. Keep going. Now, this is brothers. This is a brother talking. This is a Judite talking. So you got to pay attention. All these rap songs, it start out as something, and then we throw it over here, and it bounce off the wall and come right back. You got to pay attention. Listen up. Nope. Just keep reading from where you was at. Reread what you just said.
Brethren, I write no new commandment unto you.
Right? No new commandment.
But an old commandment which ye have.
What?
But an old commandment which ye have from the beginning.
I thought the New Testament superseded the Old Testament.
An old commandment which
ye
have from the beginning.
Where are we reading from?
The old commandment.
We're reading. You're absolutely correct. I wanted something else, but you're absolutely correct. We're reading from the New Testament. We're reading the Old Commandment from the New Testament. Keep reading, Brother Shaw.
Okay. The Old Commandment is the word which ye have heard from the beginning. Again, a new commandment I write unto you.
See, now Christ showing out. So like Christ showing out. He's spitting. That's we say that's a bar. Yeah. I'm old. I just figured out I was old the other day. Brothers say now that's a bar. I write no new commandment, but I got a new commandment. It's still an old commandment, but I'm giving it to you brand new today. So like if you can read it again, Brother Shaw.
Okay. Again, a new commandment I write unto you, which thing is true in him and in you, because the darkness is past and the true light now shining.
So like give me the old, give me which says the old commandment.
Verse 7. Middle of 7. Please. The old commandment is
the old commandment. Come on.
Is the word which ye
is the word, come on,
which ye heard from the beginning.
From the beginning. From the start. You know, I've gotten in heavy debates, and for the life of me, I can't understand why Christians don't get it. I can't understand it. I don't understand how you can read something so they'll say, oh, the New Testament supersedes the Old Testament. I mean, so we ain't got to follow law? No, we ain't got to follow law. Oh, okay. So we can murder. It's a lot. We can unalive people. No, we can't do that. Well, why can't we do it? You just said that the law, that we didn't have to follow the whole law. We didn't have to follow the whole law. That means we can murder. How about graping? Can we grape? Of course, that's assault. That's sexual assault. So we can do that. No, we can't do that. So what are you saying? How in the hell is the old law dead and we're under the new law? The new law supersedes the old law. So the new law is like a new covenant is telling us that we can do all these heinous things that the old law is telling us not to do. What we're learning right now is that the old law is still to be followed from the beginning. No, not read from the beginning. That's what Christ said. I write no new commandment unto you, but an old commandment which you have heard from the beginning. Give me the old. Which says the old commandment.
The old commandment is the word which ye heard from the beginning.
Uh-huh.
Again, a new commandment I write unto you, which thing is true in him and in you, because the darkness is past and the true light now shineth.
The true light now shineth. Christ is summing up everything that the scriptures was saying from the beginning. He's summing it all up. He's summing it all up so the Israelite brothers and sisters can get it, can understand what the Bible is talking about. Because most of us forgot. We forgot then, we forgot now. We need to be reminded on what it is that we need to do. What we need to do is we need to love God with all our heart and soul. Just basically our soul. We need to love him with everything we got, every ounce, every strength we got, all the strength we got, we need to put it towards the Most High. We need to fear the Most High. Fearing God is the beginning of wisdom. We need to be wise. You ready? Give me 1 John. Yeah, you stay right where you at. Give me 1 John 2 and 15. 2 and 15 through 16.
It's the book of 1 John, chapter 2, verse 15. Love not the world.
Don't love the world. Don't be out here celebrating these holidays. Celebrate these holy days that the Most High died for you. There's a holy day coming up. I'll get it for you. I'll give it to you at the end of class. It's a holy day coming up around October. I want to see. I think it's Feast of First Fruits. I could be wrong. Like I said, I think Passover and that's it. I think Passover and Day of Atonement, and after that, my brain shuts down with holy days. First John. First John 2 and 15. 2 and 15 through 16.
It's the book of 1 John, chapter 2, verse 15. Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him.
The love of the Father is not in you. The scriptures are repeating themselves. It's repeating themselves. The love is not in you if you love the world. If you can't give up crime, if you can't give up breaking the Most High's laws, if you can't give up drug use, if you can't give up being a prostitute or a lover of intercourse. Now you can love intercourse. I love it. I ain't having intercourse with random people. If you can't get out of being in love with that, the love of the Father is not in you. You can wear all the Jesus pieces you want. You can wear all the crosses you want. You can even wear all the dawadas that you want. That's the Magun Dawadah. It's the shield of David. The Magun Dawadah is how you say it in Hebrew. You can wear all those. If you can't give up the world, the Most High can't do nothing with you. Right?
Verse 16. For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh and the lust of the eyes and the pride of life is not of the Father, but it's of the world.
That's plain and simple. Be of the Most High's world. Be in the spirit, as brothers say. Be in the spirit. Be in the spirit 24/7. Are you staying with us? Be in the spirit 24/7. Don't take a break. Don't take a break with your love of God. Don't do that. Stay in the spirit. If you can't stay in the spirit, there's brothers like me, there's brothers like Officer Yashua, Officer Yashua, Officer Kawagabar, Captain Zaria that you can call if you're having trouble staying inside the spirit of the Most High. If you need these brothers' numbers, look online. I think the number, I think he said, I can't really say the number behind us was so good. Look online for ISUPK headquarters, and you'll find a telephone number. And you can reach most of these brothers on Facebook, to be honest with you. Get them on Facebook and let them counsel you. Let them give you some righteous counsel. Let them lead you down the right path. But the path that we're going down is ain't good. I seen some brothers that I was coming down the street just now, brothers look dark in the face, look like they thirsty as I don't know what, looking to get into anything. That's what'll lead you if you ain't following the Most High. Now, I ain't saying there's nothing wrong with brothers. What I'm saying is that I can tell they're not in the spirit. They're not in the spirit of the Lord. Give me Romans 10. You know what? Hold that. Hold that. Give me Romans 8. Romans 8 and 35. We're going to take it to 39. Romans 8 and 35. We're going to take it through to 39. Go back to listening. If you can hear me out there, give us a 1. So I go together. Romans 8 and 35.
Book of Romans, chapter 8, verse 35. Who shall separate us from the love of Christ?
Who should take us from the love of Christ? Right? Who should get us? Who should knock us off this path? Who should do it? Read Bible show.
Shall tribulation or distress or persecution or famine or nakedness or peril or sword?
It's like you're going a little bit too fast. Shall tribulation. Shall tribulation.
Oh God. Shall tribulation.
Shall tribulation. What's tribulation? Trouble? I'm guessing it's trouble. You look it up. Shall the election, if Trump gets in office, I don't know, it's gonna be all over. If Kamala Harris gets in office, our taxes gonna go higher. Should that knock you off of following Christ? Should that make you go smoking weed? Should that make you go be a sexually promiscuous in the streets? Is that gonna make you do that?
Yeah. Tribulation, a cause of great trouble or suffering.
Shall you getting kicked out of your apartment stop you from following Christ? Shall your car getting a flat tire or somebody just taking your car? How about that? How about the repo man just coming to take your car? Shall that stop you from following Christ? Got scripture again?
Come. Or distress. Definition of distress: extreme anxiety, sorrow, or pain.
Shall your depression, shall your mental,
I can't say it.
shall your mental affliction stop you from following Christ? So every which worry you got in the damn world stop you from following Christ.
Keep reading. Or persecution. Definition: hostility and ill treatment, especially on the basis of ethnicity,
being persecuted at your job, being persecuted out in the street when you leave the job. You get, I don't know, that warrant come in, you trying to do good, the warrant come in, you got to go do a couple days. You have to sit down a couple days inside the tank. Should that stop you from following Christ? Should that stop you from following the laws of the Most High?
Keep reading. Or famine.
Oh, I ain't got enough to eat today. As a matter of fact, I didn't eat today. Should that stop you? Remember, Christ went to the wilderness and fasted 40 days. He didn't eat nothing. He didn't eat or drink anything. Keep reading, Bubble Shot.
Or nakedness.
Oh, I ain't got the new Jordans. New Air Max is coming out next week. The camouflage joints, they call them the duck camouflage joints, the orange and all that. I need that, but I ain't got enough money. Is that gonna stop me from getting from following Christ? Is that gonna stop me? It ain't gonna stop me. Keep reading, Bubble Shot.
Or peril, meaning serious and imminent, immediate danger.
There's a story about the Maccabees about brothers that had to endure torture, right? They had to endure torture. I don't know exactly where it's at, Maccabees, but it's in Maccabees. Maccabees 1 and 2. You checking there for the story. Brothers had to get tortured. Tongues cut out. They got fried and all that. But that did not stop them from doing something. The king wanted them to basically curse God in a sense. The king wanted them to do something against the scriptures, against the commandments of the Lord, and they refused to do it. They'd rather accept death. That's what we should do. We should accept death than to give up the love of God for what's it called? For tribulation, distress, persecution, famine, and nakedness, peril, or a gun. Somebody got a gun in your head, you still follow the law. You don't give it up. You read, as it is written.
As it is written, for thy sake we are unalive all the days long. We are.
Hold on. As it is written, which means it was written before. It was written in the Old Testament. We're reading in the New Testament. He's reiterating as it is written, so it's something that was from before that he's reading now. For thy sake, say it again.
For thy sake, we are killed all the day long. We are accounted as sheep for the slaughter. You read. Verse 37. Nay, in all these things we are more than conquerors through him that loved us.
Man, we got the Most High behind us. Can't nothing stop us. Can't nothing stop us at all. That gun, that peril, that tribulation, the famine, the getting kicked out your house, the Halloween, the persecution you're gonna get for not dressing up for Halloween, not going to the Halloween party. that your boss gonna throw. You don't take part in a Halloween party. Read it again.
Come. Nay, in all these things, we are. Nay, in all these things, we are more than conquerors through Him that loved us.
Man, we are conquerors through the Most High that loves us. We can defeat anything. What we gotta do is show the Most High that we love Him, show Him that we walking with Him, that we in Him, He's in us. So all we gotta do is show Him that. That's it. The city of Elizabeth needs to follow the law, statutes, and commandments. Then you get all that Santeria out there rolling. But I think they put plates of food in front of plates of food in front of statues and setting places for dead people at tables.
Like cigars, sometimes like a half-lit cigar.
Yeah.
If I could, real quick.
Black people burn sage to get rid of bad energy. Let me tell you how it's charged. Let me tell you how mentally challenged this is. They burn sage to get rid of bad energy. What happens when the sage stops smoking? After all the smoke leaves, does the bad energy come back? If Black, Hispanics, and Native Americans are burning sage in their neighborhood, and you got all this damn crime in your neighborhood, that sage ain't working. You've been offering Santa Maria, you've been offering this idol food and, like you said, blowing cigars and all kinds of craziness, and you still got crime in your neighborhood. Some of the people that's in your house are the biggest lawbreakers that they are. That's not working for us. What we have to do is just follow the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. That works for us. As far as dietary, give me one. What else? The laws, dietary law. Just the law.
Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife. Thou shalt not unalive.
Thou shalt not have any other gods before the Most High.
Right.
Santeria is a god.
Right.
Santeria is money is a god. Your wife could be a god to you. Right? If you put anything before the Most High, that is a god that you're putting before the Most High. The Most High is a jealous God. What does a jealous woman do? What would a jealous woman do to you? Now we're talking about a woman. We're not talking about the Most High. But we are talking about, you know what I'm trying to say. A jealous woman will damn near unalive you. Or try to ruin your whole life. That's what a woman to do. That's what a man to do. A man will try to ruin everything that you got going on, even up into unaliving. Now, if they're capable of doing that, if the Most High is a jealous God and you're putting another God before Him, what will He do to you? You know what I'm saying?
God.
What will He do? Keep reading about the show.
Come. Verse 38. For I am persuaded that neither death nor life,
Neither Halloween,
nor life,
neither Christmas.
nor angels, nor
Christmas is angel. They got the Christmas angel, right? Yeah, they got the angels running along. The Christmas, we go Christmas and New Year's. Keep going.
nor principalities,
Nor the government,
nor powers,
nor the government or the police department,
nor things present, nor things to come.
nor this little stimulus check that you gonna get. I heard we supposed to get $3,000. That's what I heard. I don't know. I heard, the politicians be lying. I'm just saying I heard we supposed to get $3,000. I took no stock in it when I heard it because it doesn't matter. It's all gonna go as soon as you get it. It's gonna go out the door right back to them. So it don't even matter at the end of the day. Keep reading.
Nor height, nor depth, nor any other creature.
None of them things that you still got people who still scared of scary movies or horror films or be scared to have the lights off in the house. Grown men and grown women still walking around, still got to keep the light on, still got to keep the TV on at night. What you should fear is you should fear the Most High. That's what you should fear. 9 times out of 10, if you hear something go bump in the night, you got mice. You got mice in the crib. You hear something go bump. Now, so if you keep going, I'm gonna get them to go check it out. Go tap your husband and tell him, hey, it's time to go to work. Go check this thing out that's going to bump. Keep reading.
Come on. Nor any other creature shall be able to separate us from the love of God.
Man, nothing will separate me from the love of God. Nothing.
Which is in Christ Jesus our Lord.
What else we got? Give me go back up to the top. That was perfect. Give me James 4:4. Yeah, man. Man, only thing we gotta do, man, we gotta do right by the Most High. That's it. Do right by him by listening to him. You know that we know him if we keep his laws, statutes, and commandments. If you don't keep the law, statutes, and commandments, he got something for you too. He got something that's called judgment. He got something for you. And that's where you got all these afflictions that we got running rampant in our neighborhoods. That's what we built up. We built all that up because we wasn't following what the Most High told us to follow. You got James 4. Let me next time. Let me know what you got.
It's the book of James, chapter 4, verse 4. Ye adulterers and adulteresses, know ye not that the friendship of the world.
Hold on. So in the New Testament, you're gonna be an adulterer and an adulteress. I thought that was Old Testament stuff. I thought in the New Testament, they said in the New Testament, Christians tell me in the New Testament that you can do whatever you want because you got grace. James 4:4 calls you adulterers and adulteresses. Keep reading.
Come. Know ye not that the friendship of the world is enmity with God?
If you love the world, if you out here trying to join everybody and everything and all kinds of people into if you're loving the world and everything that's in the world, it's at enmity with God. Enmity is against God. So like it's against. It's fighting. Go ahead.
Anything contrary to the law, statutes, and commandments.
Can you get enmity for me?
Come on, sir.
You're doing great with the definition. I don't know. You must have found some type of something on your phone. Matter of fact, I got you. I'll beat you to it.
Enmity. I got it.
Yeah.
Enmity. The state of feeling of being actively opposed or hostile to someone or something.
You being hostile and opposed to the Most High, actively, if you love the world. Go back to the scripture, book.
Whosoever, therefore,
you want to be friends with the world. That's how you know that's another cut for John 3:16. I didn't ask my camp leader to verify it, but I might have just stumbled upon it, Most High Prayer. I might have just stumbled upon it. Another cut. There's cuts all in here.
Whosoever.
For God loved the world, he gave his only begotten son.
Whosoever.
No, read adultery. Read from adulterers.
Okay. Book of James, chapter 4, verse 4. Ye adulterers and adulteresses, know ye not that the friendship of the world is enmity with God?
So God loved the world. It must be a whole other world that he's talking about. There must be another world that he's talking about. I'm gonna help y'all out. The world he's talking about is blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. And he said he loved the whole world. As Israel. Jesus' name means he came to save his people. That's what his name means. All our names got definitions. You can read that in Matthew 1 and 22. That's what his name means. His name means he came to save his people. God so loved the world, God so loved his people, the Israelites, that he sent his only begotten son. Here is reading, if you get a friendship with the world, you're against God. You're hostile and you're opposed to God. Not my words, it's the Bible. You finish reading that? Yeah, give me. Go.
Whosoever therefore will be a friend of the world is the enemy of God.
Plain and simple. You love the world so much, you love you love your friends that don't love you. You want to accept them over God. You want to put your friends up as the idol. You're gonna worship them and listen to them and do what they say versus doing what the Most High say. Use a fool. Don't be no fool.
God.
Wait a second. I just want to go for a little bit. Go to 5.
Verse 5.
I see you got to highlight it. Give me 5.
Do ye think that the scriptures saith in vain? The spirit that dwelleth in us lusteth to envy.
Give me 7.
Submit yourselves therefore to God. Resist the devil, and he will flee from you.
That's it. Submit yourselves to the Most High. Sorry. Submit yourselves to the Most High. Now, if you got issues going on, there's brothers around here. There's brothers here. You got me. You got our camp leader. Check the camp leader in your area. For the sister, check with your husband. And if you got a camp leader, check with him too. If you got issues going on, but they can be worked out. You're not in this fight by yourself, right? A lot of times, I put this on scene. A lot of times, demons like to make you think that you're in this thing alone. You're not in this thing alone, right? You don't have to work this out by yourself. We make bad decisions as a people. You look around, go outside, look around. Just crack you know that you're blind. Your blind is cracked. Your blind got a permanent bend in it, like you stuck your finger in it. Go look outside and look at all the trouble that's going on out there. Look at all the dirt. Look at all the crime. Look at all the dysfunction. That's all because we decided to take things into our own hands instead of getting with righteous brothers and being friends with righteous sisters as far as sisters go. Instead of doing that, instead of seeking righteous counsel, we ran into our sinful friends, looking for them to tell us something good, looking for them to tickle our ears. Got something good.
It's heavy you say that, sir, because it's like you basically hit the nail on the head, right? Because in the world we look, it's like we look through the eyes.
Yeah, we love it. That's why Christian church is so full. Doesn't get posts like. Yeah. That's why the Christian church is so full. That's why the Catholic church is so full. Good night. The Catholic church got, I think, do they have more followers than the Islam? They might have more followers than Islam. And you know, the Catholic church is filled with Hispanics. It's rare you'll see an African American inside a Catholic church. It's rare. You'll see it. Most black people are Christians. Let us say Catholics are Christians also. We Baptists, Pentecostal, all kinds of Jehovah's Witnesses, Seventh-day Adventists. We everything under the sun, but none of them actually follows the law, statutes, and commandments. A lot of the stuff that you're hearing right now, you've been a Christian your whole life. A lot of stuff that you're hearing right now is your first time hearing. Jesus is my husband. I'm against I'm against polygyny. I'm against that. Jesus got 1 million wives, quote unquote. Jesus got 1 million wives, and you just as happy to hook yourself, to attach yourself. You know, you need to have a class for mental disorder.
Yeah.
Because that's a mental disorder. Yeah. You got all these brothers running around, good brothers, running around here, working, building, and you won't get one of them, but you'll hook yourself up. And this is the reason why you want to be married to Jesus. I'll tell you the reason why you want to be married to Jesus. You want to be married to Jesus so you can continue to be a hoe. I'd say, oh, yeah. You want to continue to be a hoe. You don't want to be attached to a real brother. You don't want to be attached to a real man. You don't want to do that. Being married to Jesus is the easiest thing you can do because you continue to be a prostitute. A lot of hoes wear crosses, don't they? All these hoes they got crosses tattooed on them.
God.
I give you no scripture. No. Give me Romans 10. Romans chapter 10, verse 2 to 4. Got any questions in it? So far, no. If you got questions or comments, feel free to ask. If you got a comment, feel free to post it. If you want to get slick, you want to get slick, we get slick back. It's not a problem.
It's the book of It's the book of Romans, chapter 10, verse 2. For I bear them record that they have a zeal of God.
But Blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans they absolutely do have a zeal for God. They got it. They drive past a cemetery and they make a cross on their chest. They see an ambulance go by, they make a cross on their chest. You got the most gangster people in the world that will not step on a picture of white Jesus. But they will absolutely stomp a brother's head into the curb. A brother that they know. They will stomp his head into a curb. Better yet, shoot. Yeah, I can see shoot. Better yet, shoot him or unalive him. Right. How about this? They will abort that brother. Right? They'll do that. But they won't step on a picture of white Jesus. White Jesus around, they won't even touch that picture. We got a zeal for God. You read?
But not according to knowledge.
But not according to knowledge. If you actually knew what the Most High required of you, if you actually knew what the Most High required of you, you'd be out here doing it. Good.
Question. I'll be able to tie that precept to Hosea 4:6, which is people on the street do the lack of knowledge.
Yeah. That's the reason why we destroyed is we have no knowledge.
Oh, okay.
We got no knowledge of the Most High. Lost our heritage. The knowledge is the heritage and all that stuff that we lost. Right? Our heritage is these laws, statutes, and commandments. It's our heritage. Our holy days. You ain't gotta celebrate Thanksgiving. You ain't gotta celebrate Thanksgiving. You ain't gotta celebrate Halloween. We have holy days where we get together. Black people just say, "Oh man, we got a day off of work, and it's for the family. It's for the kids." The The Most High has holy days inside these scriptures for us to follow. But the Christians don't follow it. The Catholics don't follow it. Nobody follows these laws. Muslims don't follow it. They claim they claim they follow the first 5 books of Moses, but yet they don't follow none of the holy days that's in there. The only place you're gonna find the true knowledge of the Most High is inside the ISUPK.
Right.
You want to know God? You want to walk with God? You want Him on your side? You want Him to make you a conqueror of this evil world? You want to not love the world? Come inside the ISUPK.
That's
right. We'll show you how to do it. We'll show you how to do it. Keep reading, Bible show.
Verse 3. For they being ignorant of God's righteousness and going about to establish their own righteousness.
Thinking for yourself. Think of this. So a lot of women do this. We think for ourselves, and it leads us down the wrong path. We end up destroying our whole house because we thought we knew what to do. When we got brothers around here, call camp leader up. Hey, you know what? Never mind. Now that I endowed you, I realized that I was getting ready to do something dumb as hell. For water, sir. As a matter of fact, let me tell you about this stupid stuff I was about to do. This chick hit me up on Facebook and said I was handsome. She wanted to go with me tonight. She wanted to go out for some drinks tonight. Yeah, she got a Christmas tree in the background. Yeah, the camp leader he's going to ask you to sit. Let me tell you something about Joe Muhammad. Joe Muhammad has a way of asking you. What's the word I'm looking for? He has a way of pulling the stupidity that you were thinking about doing or have done. He's got a good way of putting everything that you said on a plate and serving it to you, making you see how dumb whatever it was that you was thinking about doing. He has the ability to die. He's better than me. He's better than me. I thought I was good. Nah, he's better than me. Keep reading more. That's the last scripture.
Have not submitted themselves unto the righteousness of God. For Christ is the end of the law.
Christ is what?
Christ is the end of the law for righteousness to everyone that believeth.
If you follow the laws of the Most High, the law does not pertain to you. No. I'm saying that wrong. If you follow the laws of the Most High, you will not receive any of the judgment. You won't receive any judgment because you're keeping the law. So put it in layman's terms, if you're not outside breaking the laws don't apply to you in that sense. You can never take me to jail for smoking weed if I never smoked weed. You can never take me to jail for possession of narcotics if I've never had narcotics on. You can't persecute me if I have nothing to be persecuted for. Pay your tithes, 10% of all increase. If your check is $1,000, you owe the Most High $100. That's simple math. If your check was $500, you owe the Most High $50. If your check was $200, you owe the Most High $20. If your check was $10, you owe the Most High $1. Pay your tithes to ISUPK. It's like it. Pay your tithes to ISUPK in your neighborhood, in your state. If you don't know where to pay your tithes at, go to www.isupk.com, and it should be a link. It should be a link there for you to pay what you need to pay. Let's leave out on high note. Give me Isaiah 1. Tithes was a high number. Yeah. Give me one more.
Isaiah chapter 1, verse
19 through 20.
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 1, verse 19. If ye be willing and obedient, ye shall eat the good of the land.
You shall eat the good of the land. No more chicken shack. No more chicken shack. We stepping up to Popeyes. You read.
Come. But if ye refuse and rebel,
Better yet, we'll have our own chickens. And grandma make the grandma chicken better than Popeyes. You read about the show.
but if ye refuse and rebel, ye shall be devoured with the sword.
You shall be robbed, beaten, and unalived in the streets. Your kids shall be robbed, beaten, unalived in the streets. Your kids shall go missing. Your daughter shall go missing. She shall be on the side of the road begging for change. She shall be on the side of the road selling her behind. Keep reading.
For the mouth of the Lord hath spoken it.
The mouth of the Lord has spoken it. Just be willing and obedient. Do that. Do that for a change. Stop being obedient to sin. Stop being obedient to things that's things of the world. Things of the world that's against God. Stop being obedient to other idols. Stop being obedient to money. Stop being obedient to Santeria. Stop being obedient to anything else that's not of the Most High. With that, we close this class. This is the Elizabeth class. ISUPK Elizabeth. Shalom. Yahweh Shabbat.